Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be going to learn about data science and VS Code with the help of Python. And we will be doing some amount of code to know the beginner level of data science. Basically, we will be using the Jupyter notebook for making our code more interactive. And if you don't have access to the Python, so you can download it from here. You can type like python.org, and after that, you can download the latest version 3.13.5, the latest version of Python. So when you basically downloaded the latest version of Python, after that you can download the VS Code. So basically for coding your Python engine, and after that you can also come to download the Jupyter notebook. Here it is, the Jupyter notebook you can download. I have also already downloaded or installed it, so you can also, if I do disable it or uninstall, I can again install it. So you can also. So when you install the Jupyter notebook, after that, how can you access is to take the keys of Control Shift P. So you can access through the new Jupyter notebook. So you can click on it, and as you can see, this is your new Jupyter notebook Untitled 1. Now let's go with our markdown and make a title that we're studying about data science coding. So I've choose the markdown. You can choose every single language that you need, for example, HTML, JavaScript. So now I have chosen the markdown, and I'm gonna give like uh, data science learning with Python by Jupyter notebook. Okay, so basically I'm gonna put it down into now like this. These two stars could make it like italic, and this stars can make the text as big. So if I click the mark, so it's like data science learning with Python by Jupyter Notebook. So what could be our first code? Basically, we can write like print hello uh, world. As you can see, like print hello world, what does it mean? It means like in the output, print for us the hello world. So this is the basically meaning of it. If we run it, so the kernel output will be here, print hello world. So it has printed for us the hello world in the output. Now it's pretty good. What can be our first code? Now let me write like my first data science code. Okay, so now I'm going to click on it like this one. Here it is, my first data science code. Now, what could be our first data science code in the Python? I could tell you like first you should download the pandas library. For example, if you go through the cmd command prompt, if you haven't installed, so you can like pip install pandas. You could try it like this one, and the pandas can be downloaded, installed. But if you have already, like for me, I have installed it. So pip show pandas, it will show for me the pandas in its location. So this library can be used like for code, and it can make it more good. This is the library of Python. We can use it in the Visual Code Study. So basically, there it is, the location of the pandas library in my computer. It's basically like the C user this PC, and this is basically the code. Now basically, I'm going to take this markdown also to the action, and now let's start with our first Python code. First, we're going to write like input pandas as PD. This is a pandas data frame. Okay, now we're going to do is equal to, uh, for example, I'm going to write like name Started with Alice, Bob, Charlie. Okay, after Charlie we have Dania. For example, Devi. Okay, after this we're going to have Eva. After the Eva we have Frank, for example. These are about six names, and now let's come to their ages. Like, I'm gonna take it into the age level, like start with a rocket, 24, 27, 22, 32, 29, 30. Now for everyone there's their own age. Now let's start with the agenda. Okay, now I'm gonna take the agenda like male, 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 and male. This is like female, and after this again male. Now, what could I have after this is the city that they're from. For example, I'm going with the first city is the New York. The second city is the Los Angeles. Angeles. The third is the Chicago. The fourth one is the Houston. The fifth one is the Phoenix. Okay, and the last one is the uh, Philadelphia. Okay, Philadelphia. Or maybe like de Philadelphia. Okay, so at last we could give it like this one, and now we can give it like what's the job person. So now it's like start with engineer. Okay, doctor, artist, teacher, nurse, and scientist. Okay, now at the last I'm gonna give their salaries. For example, salary. Okay, now I started with their salaries. 70,000, 80,000, 60,000, 75,000, 72,000, 90,000. Now it's okay. Now let's go deep into our data frame. So now let's go with the data frame. Now I'm gonna make at least the data frame if is equal to pd dot data frame of the same data we do have. For example, this data that we have made. So also mention it here, data. Now the last option we want for it is to print data. Okay, print the df that we have made. Now if I click to import to run my code, so basically our first data code will be ready or data frame will be ready. In the output, we do have the name, alias, or everything, Bob, Charlie, the age, the gender, the city, the job, and the salary that we have already mentioned it in our code. Basically, this was our first data science code. So basically, after our first code of data science, now let's dive to some functions and formulas in Python in data science. Now let's dive into a function which name is describe. Describe functions. So this is as the markdown title. Now the describe function df.describe now double rocket. Now as you can see, if I run this function, so it could explore our data, for example the maximum salary or numeric value like age, the average of salary, and the STD minimum 20%, 25%, 50%, 75%. If I just run this, will do some amount of calculations from our data, and it will explore it. Like for example, I'm going to run it. So as you can see, for example, for the age and the salary, there are some amount of calculations like count, mean or average, STD, minimum 25%, 50%, 75% in maximum value. As you can see, 90,000. This is also done for the numeric values like age or salary. So this describe formula is really useful for exploring our data.